3, 2, 1.
Woohoo! All right, Mia, way to go! I got it! Ah! Oh, hey! Mia and I were just working on our soccer and football skills, which is actually what today's episode is all about. Today, Justin is going to take you through the basic rules of soccer and American football. Then, you know Bea and her love for safety. She's going to break down important tips to consider before heading down to the field. Finally, Coach Chloe will take us through a workout that utilizes the same muscle groups used when playing soccer or American football. Let's kick off our day.
Welcome to today's lesson on football and football? As confusing as it may sound, we are covering two sports today. In most countries, this sport is known as football, but American players tend to call it soccer. We'll also be talking about American football, this sport's name in most countries. In the US, players simply refer to it as football. Soccer and American football are two of the most popular sports in the world, each with its own set of rules, skills, and fitness requirements. Let's get into it. First up, soccer. A standard soccer match consists of two halves of 45 minutes each with a 15-minute halftime interval. Each team consists of 11 players, which includes a goalie along with players on offense and defense. In soccer, the objective is to score goals by getting the ball into the opposing team's net without using your arms or your hands. The exception is the goalie, who can use their hands and arms to stop the ball from entering the net. Now let's talk about some fundamental soccer skills, such as dribbling, passing, and shooting. Dribbling is the act of controlling the ball while running. Passing is moving the ball to a teammate, and shooting is kicking the ball toward the goal. Just as fitness is important when playing baseball or softball, the same goes here for soccer. Running, jumping, and agility drills can help improve your skills for soccer. Good fitness is essential for soccer players as it helps them maintain a high level of performance throughout the entire 90-minute match, including running, evading opponents, and executing skills. It also reduces the risk of injury, helps in quicker recovery from sprints and other bursts of activity, and aids in maintaining mental sharpness and focus. Now let's move on to American football. A standard game consists of 4 quarters of 15 minutes each, with a halftime interval after the second quarter. In American football, the objective is to score touchdowns or field goals by moving the ball down the field and into the end zone. The offensive team, meaning the team that is in control of the ball, has 4 downs, or plays, to either score or move the ball forward 10 yards. If the offensive team does advance the ball 10 yards or more, they get a new set of 4 downs. If they do not advance the ball 10 yards, the opposing team gets possession of the ball. There are 4 ways to score in American football: a touchdown, an extra point, a field goal, and a safety. Let's start with the touchdown. A touchdown is worth 6 points and is scored when a player catches or carries the ball into the opposing team's end zone. Then there's the opportunity for an extra point. After scoring a touchdown, the offensive team has the option to attempt an extra point by kicking the ball through the opposing team's goalpost, worth 1 point, or by running or passing the ball into the opposing team's end zone, worth 2 points. A field goal is scored when the ball is kicked through the opposing team's goalpost during a play. This is worth 3 points. Then there's a safety. A safety in football is scored when the offense commits a foul in their end zone, fumbles the ball out of their end zone, or is tackled in their end zone. The result of safety is 2 points for the defensive team. There are different positions in American football as well, such as quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, linemen, linebackers, and defensive backs. For example, the quarterback is the player who throws the ball, while the wide receiver is the player who catches it. In American football, you can move the ball by running with it or throwing it. Tackling is allowed, but it must be done safely. Now let's talk about some fundamental football skills like throwing, catching, and tackling. Throwing is passing the ball to a teammate by tossing it. Catching is receiving the ball from a teammate. Tackling is bringing down the player with the ball. Just like with soccer, it's important to have good fitness to play American football. Sprinting, strength training, and agility drills can help. Improved fitness enables you to execute short bursts of speed and power, which are key elements in both sports. It also helps in speeding up recovery in between plays. Physical strength is also vital for tackling, blocking, and holding off opponents. Additionally, being physically fit helps in preventing injuries, maintaining mental sharpness, and ensuring optimal execution of skills throughout the entire game. Practicing these fundamental skills and fitness movements of soccer and American football can help you become a better player and improve your overall fitness. For example, practicing dribbling a soccer ball can improve your foot-eye coordination, which is also useful in American football. Practicing dribbling and passing in soccer also helps in ball control and teamwork, while in American football, practicing throwing and catching is essential for successful offensive plays. Well, that's it for me today. I hope you learned something new and are inspired to practice those skills and fitness movements we talked about. Remember, practice and perseverance are key to becoming a better player, along with improving your fitness, no matter what sport you choose to play. Next, let's head over to B for some tips to consider before you head down to the field. Until next time. Okay. It's because a football player punts the ball. Get it together, Justin.
Hey there, B here. Playing sports such as soccer or American football are great ways to stay active and have fun. But you know I'm going to say it's also important that you stay safe while playing. When it comes to sports, many safety tips are universal, no matter what sport you play. It's important to always follow the same safety tips we discussed with baseball and softball. You know, making sure you warm up and stretch, make sure you are hydrated and continue to hydrate, and always be aware of your surroundings. But with soccer and American football, there are a few extra safety tips for you to take into consideration. This one is especially important for sports like American football, where you are allowed to tackle. Tip number 1, play fair. Respect your opponents and avoid aggressive behavior or dangerous tackles. On organized teams, these things are against the rules, and you would receive a penalty for doing them. But even if you are playing with friends, this is a great reminder. Tip number 2, inspect the field. Before playing, make sure the field is free of hazards like holes, rocks, or debris. Hazards like these could cause injuries that could be avoidable by checking the field beforehand. And tip number 3, listen to your body. If you feel pain or discomfort, stop playing and tell an adult or seek medical attention if necessary. Safety tips are especially important to remember while playing contact sports such as soccer or football. Injuries can happen, but following these safety tips can help reduce the risk of injury. Adhering to safety guidelines not only helps in maintaining a healthy and safe playing environment, but also ensures that the game remains enjoyable and fun for everyone involved. Before we head over to Coach Chloe, I've got a joke for you. Are you ready for this? I've been waiting all episode for this one. Why did the football team go to the bank? To get their quarterback!
Abby, that's a good one.
Yes, I think that one is quite funny. Now we're ready to head over to Coach Chloe for today's workout. Coach Chloe!
When you stop to think about it, it's quite amazing how often your body moves through those 7 fundamental body movements within a day's time. By now, I bet you've realized that those 7 movements are used in soccer and American football as well. Let's start with push. Goalies often use the pushing motion when they need to dive to block the ball. To do this, they will push off of the ground with one or both feet to generate force to propel themselves through the air. In football, linemen push against each other to gain control of the line of scrimmage. The line of scrimmage is an imaginary line that runs across the field at the spot where the ball is placed at the end of a play. Let's move on to the pull movement. In soccer, pulling is generally against the rules, but players may pull their body back to change direction quickly or to generate power for a kick. The same goes for football. Here you will see this player stop and change his direction to catch a pass. Next up is the squat. In soccer, squatting is used when jumping for a header or when shielding the ball from an opponent. Football, on the other hand, uses squatting when linemen get into their stance before the snap. Now, let's talk about a lunge. In soccer, lunging is used when stretching to reach the ball. Football uses a lunge when a player dives to make a tackle or to catch a pass. Let's watch this clip one more time. Check out the athlete right before he catches the ball. Now, what about the hinge movement? In soccer, hinging at the hip is essential for kicking the ball powerfully and accurately. When a player kicks the ball, the power generated from the hip hinge is transferred through the leg to the foot, propelling the ball forward. In football, you will see the hinge movement used in blocking and tackling. A proper hinge allows a player to lower their center of gravity while keeping their chest up and eyes forward, which is crucial for maintaining balance and delivering a powerful block or tackle. We can't forget about rotation. Soccer players use this twisting motion when changing directions while running or dribbling, and when shooting or passing the ball. Football players rotate at their core when a player changes direction to catch a ball or avoid a tackle, or when a quarterback twists his torso to throw the ball. And of course, gait, which, well, with gait, you can find numerous examples all throughout a game of soccer or football. In soccer, different gaits are used when jogging, running, or sprinting during the game. Football players also use these different gait patterns when a player is running down the field, changing directions, or sprinting to make a tackle or catch a pass. Now, just like we did in the last episode, today's workout is going to include several movements that mimic those most used in soccer and American football. Our first movement in today's workout is a series of vertical leaps. When a soccer player makes a shot or a pass with their head, the athlete explodes into a vertical leap as they jump to take the shot. You've learned this movement before. Watch as I demonstrate. As I bend my knees to prepare for the jump, my arms swing behind me so I can use them for momentum as I explode into the air. Watch as I perform 2 vertical leaps. Now, I'd like for you to try 2 vertical leaps with me. Ready? Go! Our next movement in today's workout is called quick feet. Quick feet is essential in both football and soccer, where players often need to make rapid changes of direction to evade opponents, chase after the ball, or move into a better position. Start by standing with your feet hip-width apart and slightly bend your knees. Keep your weight on the balls of your feet and maintain a slight forward lean. This movement is simply a run in place as fast as you can, slightly lifting your feet off of the ground while pumping your arms. Get your feet set up and go ahead and try quick feet with me. Ready? Go! Nice job! Our last movement in today's workout is squats. Squats help to build strength in our legs and lower body, which is crucial for soccer and football players as it influences speed, power, agility, and endurance, all of which are essential for optimal performance in both sports. It also enhances a player's jumping ability, stability, and balance during physical challenges or quick directional changes. Having strong leg muscles and joints also helps in preventing injuries associated with sudden stops, starts, twists, and turns, which are common in both sports. All right, since a squat is a movement that you are already very familiar with, there are a couple of tips I would like for you to focus on during execution. Tip number 1, focus on keeping both heels on the ground as you squat. Tip number 2, aim to keep your chest up. Try reaching your arms above your head if this is a bit challenging for you. And tip number 3, at the bottom of your squat, your knees should be parallel to your hips. Now, I'd like for you to try 5 squats with me. Ready? Go! Today's workout is 3 rounds of 3 vertical leaps, 10 seconds of quick feet, and 10 squats. Remember to keep those tips in mind as you are performing your squats. Get ready for round 1. Your workout will be on the screen and you can always follow along with me. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Nice job on round 1. Grab a quick sip of water and let's finish the last 2 rounds. Are you ready? Let's go. Excellent job. Keep on working and strengthening those skills and you'll be ready for the field in no time. Let's get ready to head back to the locker room with Caroline so she can wrap up today. Caroline, I'll pass it to you.
Thanks, Coach Chloe. I'm a soccer for a good workout. Get it? Make sure you keep on practicing and you'll be golden. Today sure has been fun. I can't wait to see you next time when we learn about basketball. Oh, Mia, you better get ready. See ya.